second year of farming. We're now in our second year, which is really cool. Year 2. There's the bike. 2 years. We've got a little farm, we've got sheds, we've got sort of decent enough equipment, we've got a toy, we've got 100 grand in the bank, although we're 530,000 in debt. That's we're going to make that back real soon. So today we are going to make this little medium John Deere. Look at this little beauty, 6250. We're going to fatten him up a little bit. We're going to put a little bit more chunkies on. We're going to put some wheel weights on the back, which is going to counteract lifting the bales. But we're not going to do that right this moment, because we've got one more important thing to do than that. Let's just go into the shed here. Hey presto, and we got lights. Very nice sheds, I must say. The detailing's good. You get up nice and close. Look at the brick and mortar. Very good. What a great shed. These are fantastic. They're the English sheds. This is a great machine. If only the workers could use it, because they're friggin' hopeless. So we're taking the seeder out. We're about 8% damage. 6% damage at the bottom there. We've got enough seed and fertiliser to do our tiny little lot. So give our Case Magnum 400. Give it a bit of a kick in the guts. Let's get this door up. We don't need lights on, so let's turn them off. Let's oh no, it's not working. Okay, one side went off. The light's off. Oh, there we go. She's getting a bit grubby, but damage wise 18%, so got a long ways to go yet. All lights are working, sounds good. Turn them off now. Indicator off. We only got a very small field to seed, but this is for the horse feed. So we're going to throw down some oat, because the horses are eating hay at the moment, and I've not had a daily ride with them for 2 days now, so we don't need to fill up on seed, and we've got enough fertiliser in there to do it. It's not a very big field. It's only very small. Go wide here. This concrete bollards come in through here, and I think we'll come in through the other gate instead of going through the. I don't like taking the seeder or the cultivator through the farm. They're not super big machines, but they take. Look, it's better to have no risk and no injury than to chance it to save, 20 seconds. Everyone goes home safe on my farm. We're going to come in here. I need to tidy this shed up a bit. Hopefully we'll be able to get this to drag along. We're going to hug this left-hand fence here. Uh-oh, what are we stuck on? Oh my god. As I'm trying to turn in, this must have steer tyres on it, because now we're pinned on the fence. Nothing broken yet, but if I go forward, that post is gonna collect my indicator and left-hand safety. I don't want to damage any of my equipment in any way, shape or form. So we're going to unhitch. I'm going to try and pick that trailer up at a different angle. It's wedged in right there, so I could force it through, but I don't want to damage it. I wouldn't do that in real life, so there's another way that we can get to it without causing any risk or injury. Turn that indicator off. Ain't no one here but me. If I come across here and pick it up on an angle, it'll bring it off the fence straight away, so no damage done. You've got to manipulate the game sometimes when you know how it sort of goes. Right, we've got oak symbol down, ready to go, so it's only a small field. Turn late here. That should bring this through nice and square. It's nice and easy. Okay, good to go. I have crop damage on. Thankfully we missed it. Do you know what? I think I'm in another world right now, because I have canola in here. If I look at the map, it tells me it's vacant. Oh God. Because I never do canola. Well, so much for planting. Let's go to the pub. Nothing else to do today. All negatives have a positive somewhere in them. I'm going to try and sneak past this manure trailer without killing any crop down here and without damaging the trailer. It's a little bit tight. I got lazy and left it out, which I shouldn't have done. I think we're going to be right here. No worries. Like a glove, mate. Alright, my right analog stick is still drifting. Nice and easy. I wish I could dig the excuse me, I'm sorry about that. I wish I could dig the land out just a little bit and put the silos in without them being such a large ramp up to cross them. But anyway, so that was pointless. What a waste of fuel, especially the price of fuel at the moment. Can't afford to be doing things like that. Where's my boss? Should sack me for that. He won't sack me though. He knows I'm fucking too I was going to say worthless to him. Too worthwhile to him having around. Especially when you compare to the workers that you actually get in the game given to you. And never ever walk under a rolling door when it's on the move. Alright? Never do it. Never. It's not worth it. Never is worth it. Well, we're going to put everything away. There's not much to do for the rest of the day. So, we've got plenty of lime. We've got a few stones still left. Around about 2,000 or something. Maybe not even that. We've got fertiliser and lime backed up over there in big bags. The place is locked up. Let's go and have a quiet beer. Hang on a minute. I'm not going to run down there. I'm going to fast travel on my bike. Take a quick bike ride down. Sooner it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. All chores are done. Oh, I haven't taken the horses for a ride. If you want to make money from horses, which I've invested in, we haven't really had much to do with this horse pen. Let's have a look at it. Put our bike under cover. So we've got our horsey float there. And it holds 2. And we haven't ran these guys for 2 days. Now they got ticks and stuff all over them. Just from not riding them. They got ticks because I haven't ridden them. That's what happens. If you don't ride a horse for 2 days, they get ticks. Yeah. Okay, snob me off. You're standing still. Let's take you out for a quick run. PC has a, when you're on the horses on PC, you can actually go in first person, which I reckon is like super cool, because people would do more horse stuff. So when they're out of the lot, they don't do anything except stamp the feet, move their head, shake their hair, whip their tail. They don't actually walk around, so you can't brush them out here, and the devs made sure of it. Otherwise, every time you go up to brush your horse clean, it walks away on you. Like, you seen me coming, you seen him standing still, and he slid along the ground and off he went. Right, you weren't going to get a brush anyway. I was just trying to prove a point. Right, yeah, stand still now. Yeah, that's the way. So let's magically put a saddle on, and magically got a saddle on. And that, unfortunately, is full gallop. The faster you go, the less steering you have. So, it takes a bit to get used to. Kind of, not real good on this view. You can jump, you hit the X. But what you do, is just put them on full gallop, head in one direction and zoom out. You come over here, go to your settings, help window on. And we're at 38% riding. If you look on the left up there at the bottom, it says riding, 43%, 44. We'll hit 50 and turn around. And there we go. We'll zoom in, we'll do a big jump off this cliff. Ride through the bushes. We'll do a big jump now. Oh, go you good thing. This thing's a boss. Righto. So he'll be at 100% when he gets back in the pen. Coming back to seriousness. Because it's a real serious game and all. We'll just slow him up a bit as we head towards the final stretch. Back into a trot, slow trot. cooling down a bit. There's our daily ride done with that one. Alright, go and have something to eat. Go on, get out of here. Yeah, do a quick brush. If you keep them clean, you give them food, and you have them on a daily ride, you get $18 a head. Not a lot of money. It's probably not even worth doing. Righto, you can all talk to that one horse that I took out how his day was, and that'll keep you guys satisfied. Nothing to do today, we're going to skip it through. I didn't feel like riding 2 more horses for $18 at the end of the week. Not worth it. We'll get rid of the help sign. And good night, farm. See you tomorrow. 9 AM. The cooler months, it's coming into spring now, so we'll start getting up at 8, really early at 8. I drive trucks for a living. I get up at 4 in the morning and start at 4:30. I make me cuppa when the truck's warming up, and then off I go. Anyway, it's a farmer's life, as my heading says. What do we do today? Let's have a look at the card. We are... This should be ready to go, the grass. It is. But we'll always leave it one more day after. You get a thicker yield. Yes, and I was going to hire a planter and put sunflower in here. I think I may still do that. We're down to about 97,000, I guess. 98. Just out of curiosity, let's see how much it is to hire a planter. It's a decent sized field, so nothing less than the Optima, I guess. They'll give us 9 metres. They'll give us 12 for 139. It's getting pretty pricey. Oh, we won't be using any of them. No way. I don't want to spend all my money on that either. That field's going to stay empty until next season, perhaps the season after. So I'm going to harvest that field up on the hill as well. I know I said I was going to leave it for the AI, but I'm going to be dead broke if I don't. We'll leave the grass for one more day. Skip another day, just briefly. Let's have a look at our livestock, make sure they got some grub. 10 horses, 107,000. We got plenty. Nothing to worry about. Water's all good. Water's good with all of them. It's an 8 AM rise this time. What does today hold? Another loss of $1,800. I made $720. I got to pay this bloody loan off, or I'll have nothing left soon. Well, today we mow. That's what we do. That's what we're doing today. We're gonna get some bales. Come on, mate, knock it off. He chews his private bits, and he wonders why he coughs, and just something's dog of mine. It's ridiculous. He really is ridiculous. Right, there's our mower. We've got the medium 650 going. This always does a good job on the grass. We have to fold this up before we take it out, so It's a bit wide to fit through the door. Hello. It's ready to roll. Let's get this unfolded just while we're heading to the field here. Just kick it in the guts. And this can go on the front as well, but I'm not going to be mowing. I'm going to leave it for the AI. How wide are we at the back? 1.5. So I reckon I'll line up the left steer tyre, the outer edge of the left steer tyre, and I'll line that up with the edge of the field. Somewhere about here. I'm trying to leave the wild grass, so I don't want any of that. There's no nutrition in wild grass compared to what I've done here. We're going to let the worker go, and let's have a look at how I lined it up. Not too bad. Not too shabby. So we're going to watch him for a moment. We're going to TED this. The worker seems to be doing the right thing for a change. Oh man, it's all the way over the other side of the farm. I need the small tractor. I'm gonna jump to it. No, I'm not. I'll get out here. Thanks for the lift, sucker. Oh, you missed it. You can't interrupt them. It's hard enough to get them to work properly without interrupting them. The canola's come up. Almost ready. Hey! Driving in the bloody field, you moron! It's terrible behaviour. Can't do that. So we're going to run over here. We've got the New Holland parked up over here. I'll use that one for the straw blower and give these guys some food. I've got to make some TMR. They're eating hay and grass at the moment. I've got to get some TMR mixed up. I already got the mix, so I got that one on special. And we bought the straw blower. That's why my debt is $570,000. Anyway, we don't take this little one out very often. Pretty rare. He's still got his full speed limit set. I think we'll get cracking at 33 kilometres an hour. I think that's quite fast enough around the farm here. The wheat's come up as well. Good to see. Holy smokes. It's looking good. Nothing like 2D. Just can't wait to eat some of that wheat. Must be wafer wheat. It's wafer wheat. Yeah, I'm a farmer, mate. I farm wafer wheat. Wafer wheat? What the fuck's wafer wheat? You know, wheat made out of 2D. Because they haven't worked 3D out yet. But here, come and buy the game. It's $65. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, you beauty. What a bargain. Anyway. Alrighty. We got 10 girls. And we're in June. And we've got 5 bulls. And we're in June, and I'm pretty sure 4 of these guys are mature. Don't buck me. 22 months, you're ready. 10 months, we're not ready. 10 months. Yeah, these are all last season's offspring. 10 months. 10 months. So I've got to make sure I pick this fella here. And he's 22 months old. He is going in with the girls. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to spoil him. I'm going to spoil him. You're going to be spoilt, big fella. Alright? I'm going to give you your dreams, mate. Before we do anything else, we're going to do this first. Because that pen is just way too tight for so many bulls. Just lower this, get the back doors open. And lined up. Oh no. Alright, let's just bring it around a fraction more. And we should be on there. Okay. It didn't look like I was that far out from first person view, but anyway. I know the icon's just there. I'm not turning the icon on just to see where I can put the damn cattle in the trailer. It's right, I'm on it. Right, thank you. He's 10 months. That fella. You're in the trailer, mate. Is he in there? He's in there. Going for a little drive, son. I hope you like women. I hope he does. I'm trying to drive nice and smooth, although the game's making that difficult for me to do. Oh, where is the trigger? Is it that side? No, that side's the milk. Well, this is quite a hard reverse, this one, because I've got the slurry trailer permanently parked there. And it's going to put me straight towards the collision, as the game often does. So we'll just reline this up again. And we'll bring it around nice and sharp. And we should be on the trigger about now. I'll go forward so I can drop the gate. Let's have a look from the rear view. We actually should have been over a bit, and the trigger's not going to work, so it's going to make me move it over a bit, and we'll open the gate anyway. Oh dear, it's opened outwards. That's not how you do. Gates are supposed to open inwards. Holy smokes. Who makes these things? Now the game's doing all sorts of silliness. Yeah, we should be on the trigger now. That was a lot of effort for not much progress. Anyway, he's in with the girls. It's breeding season. Get into them, fella. Unfortunately, if I try and demonstrate one for you, I'll go to jail. You're not allowed to do that sort of thing in society. Get up, mate. Go and party. Look at all these women you got here. Go on, get into it. Give me some carbs. Okay, let's watch this glitch out and fly in the air. Let's close the gate. Watch this trailer. Made a liar out of me. I only said that because I knew it was going to make a liar out of me. Alright, all done. I was going to sell the younger calves, but I think I'll hold on to them for breeding season next year. That means if I got one bull in with the girls and they all have 0.8 of a calf each on percentage wise, that means I'll get, out of 10 girls, I should get 7 calves at worst. 7 calves at worst. And I have 4 bulls left, which will be mature in another 10 months. So they're halfway mature now. Then I put them in with the girls. They should give me 20 calves, if the percentages and the mathematics of it all are correct. And I did cheat backing that in, but you know, I don't care. So to sell them now, they'll only be 2,200 a head, and I paid 2,700 a head. So I'd be losing money plus the feed I've given them. And of course the bulls got TMR because I was trying to fatten them up quick to get them ready to breed. But you can't speed time up, unfortunately. So we're going to go and get the tedder. And these bales definitely will already be silage. They should have fermented already. And they have. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 24, 27, 28, 29. We've got almost 3,000 litres. That's, sorry, almost 30,000 litres. And we've got more than enough. And hay we need. 1 silage bale, 2 hay, 1 straw. So to make TMR, we're going to have to turn most of this field into hay. So the big tractor's out, which means we've got turning room in here. I'm going to pick this up on an angle, so we're already facing the angle we have to go to make it out the door there, because this is really tight. So let's hope I don't scrape them. And now we full hook around, and then we've got to do a 3-pointer, and we'll be out. It's the only way to get this out. It's not a very good turning circle on this, so there's no other way to do it. Oh look, my wife's there, and a girlfriend. Hello dear. Oh, don't be bashful. It'll only hurt once. Righto, let's go tedding. Workers parking under a tree. See, I pay these blokes wages. Got his feet up on the dash, munching on a sandwich. You just can't find workers anymore, you know. It's got the air conditioner running, the engine's not on. Unbelievable. Got it too easy these days. Where's that dog of mine? Ridgie, come on. Come here, fella. Chase the stick. Chase the stick. Oh. Guess what we're having for dinner, love? Dog stew. It was already cut up when I found it. Alright. Now I'm guessing we're going to miss the edge of this, so we're going to line this up properly. Can come over half a cut. As long as we're lined up, we should be about now. And we're going to miss the outside of that, are we? Oh, another half a line. Just got to back over one more half cut. And then we found our line. If you miss any of it, I think I put every second row, I think the little silver knobby on the dash there, I'm going to use that as my line-up point. So in here it looks like a speck on the bonnet, and straight in front of that speck there's a grid line right there, and then there's one right there, and then there's one right there. So that's how I use things to line up, use the grid lines and the bit on the bonnet. And it's just not playing nicely today, so I think I run the grid line each time on this grid line here. And if I stay on that, now we've got half more. Right, now we're going to line up on the outside. Okay, get nice and straight. We'll back up a little. We're still lined up on that grid line. Drop it down. Inch it forward. And we've got that side. So the little silver thing on the bonnet I'm going to use to run on the grid line. And because it was the worker who cut it, these lines are dead straight. So there's a way you can get it to go dead straight on its own, especially if you're on long fields, just by tapping your controller steering wheel just ever so slightly at just a touch left or a touch right. It'll find its own line. And I don't have to steer it now. That's not a worker in there, that's me. Still in me dairy outfit, because that's, if I was dairy farming, I think I'd be wearing that all the time. Whoop, 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 whoop. I got crop destruction on. So I think it best that I do a header, really. Let's do a header first. Just drop it down here. And off we go. It'll be a little bit rough now. Give it a good bit of overlap. Now we'll hook it around. And we got all of that. Make sure we line up again. So I'll go row and a half. We're going to be hanging over that side a fair bit, but the last bow cut flicks the grass out further to the left, so a bit of overhang there is probably worth it. If you got 3/4 of a bale of hay and then you pick up the last quarter as grass, it's going to turn that hay bale into a grass bale, and I don't need grass bales. What I do need is hay bales. Going to back up a little bit. I've got to get this mower moved. We'll fold it up. Oh, we'll fold it up, just like I said. We'll go and put this away. And whilst we're in this tractor already, it would make sense for me to bring out the windrower. And have this ready to go with the windrower on it. The small tractor won't operate the windrower. We've got to unfold it to drop it too, by the way. So the windrower requires 175 horsepower, I think, if I'm right. I think it was 175, and the small tractor is 128 or something similar to that. I don't really remember now. I'm trying to pick this up on a slight outward angle. This has a really good turning circle on it, so you should be able to hook this halfway around. We'll bring it back the other way, and now we'll kick the arse out away. Stop, and we're out. A little bit tighter than normally, but I did go off a little bit. Beautiful, we're out of there. We're just going to hang back a bit and we'll shut it down. It's a lovely day, no need for lights or safety signs. If you can't see a tractor as big as that, you deserve whatever you've got from running into it or whatever. Probably just eaten up about $8 of fuel for nothing. We're going to fine hook this around. We should catch up here with a fair bit of overhang. And just there, we can come over a whole row this time. Righto, let's rock and roll. We're cranking along, man. We're doing it. I actually went over 2 grids to the left too far, but that's alright. We will stay a fairly straight line. It's better to overlap than not lap enough and have to come back and do a whole row for a tiny little section. So it's not a very big grass field, but it is a high yielding field. So in comparison, it's not a big farm at all, you know, but it's enough to keep you busy, well and truly. We can just keep it down here. And we'll line up on this line. Come on, find the centre here. We're cracking along now. And we didn't run our crop over, which is the whole reason why we did the wide turns. So the crop's still safe. And we still got enough overlap. And the grass is being flicked and dried. I'm driving, but no one's at the wheel. Looks like lights are on, but nobody's home. But let's switch the lights on. Back in now. Hook this around. We'll line up with the middle of the second and third row over. That gives us our little safety overhang in case we steer in a weird way or something, or go off course a little bit. Doesn't really matter. And we'll have to come back and do one thin line that side, but you know what, we don't have to come back and do another one this side, so it pays to overlap. Because we know we're coming back tight, we'll cut in early. Use the outside of the windrower here to grab this corner out. Windrow all that, and we can make a nice smooth arc. Cut in tight, straighten it up. Look at that. Boom, we got it all. No need to come back. It's much more fun in first person. It's a different game. But you do get used to it, and even though my judgment of lining up exactly this wheel tread to grab that line that's right next to it closest, I like to have a little overhang anyway, so if you've got to make a sharpish turn or whatever, you've got enough leeway there that when it does turn and kick and drags inside a bit, it's still going to get all the bits. You don't have to come back for a stupid little piece that was missed. Usually I play, when I haven't got the headphones on, I usually play with the sound system up really loud, and it sounds fantastic, all the tractors, the machines, even the environmental sounds. The animals, like, it's the sound is pretty good, except it's not 5.1, it's just straight up stereo. Depending on what you're listening to it through, you can put surround in there, fake surround, but it'll just delay sound to other speakers and make it sound like it's actually surround. With the headphones on, I've realised I've got to keep the gain volume down. Let's get this over in the corner, and that should do us there. And this little tractor's done its day. I'm just going to cut by here. I don't really want to do this, but in actual fact it might be good to make a little dirt track through here. Save me going all the way around past the house again, and then we can come back out here. This would be cool. I'll paint one in. And that should do us about there. I might just sneak forward a bit. It's a fairly tight park here. I've actually wedged into the wall and I can't. The only way to get out is to magically jump to the next vehicle. Otherwise, excuse me, otherwise I'm pinned in there. So this is now running a right hand. No, it's running the left. I could swap it over, but it doesn't really work properly. So swath dropping will be on the left. I'm going to turn it on, drop it down, send the worker on his way, and he's going to make a swath each time he turns around. I'm just going to keep an eye on him because I don't trust the workers, and if he stuffs this up, then I have to come back with the tedder and spread it all out again quite a number of times, and then come back with the windrower after that. So I'll make sure this guy does his job right. Guy or girl, whoever it may be. Looks like a dude. He's going the wrong way. He's lining up. He looks like a farmer, so maybe he's going to do the right thing. Oh, he's going to windrow the windrow to then make it 3 times as thick. Oh no, he has. Anyway, it's going to be a thick row of hay to pick up in one go. So I reckon Our round baler will probably be running somewhere around 5 to 6 kilometres an hour, but continuously. At least I know he's going to do that constantly. Let me just stay on him for his one more turn, because I don't trust these workers. If they get the windrowing wrong, it's going to cost a lot of time, a lot of fuel. Let me out. You're a weirdo, mate. You're a weirdo. You're a weirdo, mate. Fair dinkum. He's going to try and run his boss over. He's sending you with the dog, mate, out to the slaughterhouse in a minute. Oh, there's quite a big windrow. You might even be running a lot slower than that. And unfortunately, you can't get workers to do that for you. So, and he's missed part of a row, but he will pick that up on his turnaround. I don't know. I don't understand these guys. Good workers are hard to find. What have I done with the case? I parked it in here, didn't I? Yes, I figured so. Let's get the door up. Wait for the door to... Whoa, what's going on here? Why is that even happening? While he's over there happily windrowing in a weirdo way, I'm going to grab some bales out. Now this will only wrap the bales if we pick up grass, because it does silage, grass and hay, and it knows the difference, which is really cool. I'll just unfold it, get it all ready. Oh, unfold it. There we go. Here comes stupid. Oh, speaking of stupid, looks like the boss did. Oh dear. Somebody sack him. Go without his wage for a week after that little episode. Look out, I'm coming through. Alright, so he's going to do a big row of double, then miss a little bit, and he's going to come back and spit this into one more row. It's going to get chunkier and chunkier the further up the field he goes. Please God, please. Please. Send me someone back in the farm. Anybody. This is frustrating as hell. Big breaths. Drop the pickup and off we go. It's quite easy to work out. Keep your bonnet down the setter, and the pickup is wide enough. The minute you look away though, the game will throw you offline. It does it all the time. No matter, I can be sitting here for 5 minutes going dead straight for 20 kilometres. The minute I look back and then back around again, it'll throw me a bit to the left or a bit to the right. It's absolute mint programming. Alright, so crop destruction on, you can't just go into that field and turn around. So at the same time, you can't leave your equipment running. So you've got to lift your pickup, otherwise you're going to damage it, and we've got enough to turn around. So we're going to skip the little skinny road. We'll hook up on this one, put our pickup down, and we're already picking up on the side. And we're going to slow down in a minute. There we go. We're going faster than I thought. I thought we'd be stuck at about 5k an hour. Nice and straight. Pickup's working. The bales will just come out and fall off. No need to wrap them. Thank you very much. And now we've gone offline again because the game does that all the time. I made sure that black line in front of my bonnet, black hood, was running dead straight before I went out on the outer camera, just like it is now. Come out here and look around and stuff and give it about 10 seconds, click back on, and it'll always go offline. It just does it. Whatever is the most difficult thing, it will do. Whatever's difficult for you to achieve your result, this game will make it as difficult as possible for you to do that. Hold the pickup, now off we go. We're rocking. We've got bales cranking. We've got plenty of straw. Sorry, we've got plenty of hay now. So we need more hay than what we do silage bales, and we need more straw than what we do hay bales. And our barley field is ready. No, that's canola, actually. And you don't get straw from canola. No matter how much you try. It just doesn't do it. And this time we've wavered to the left. And late hook it, lift the pickup, line up, drop the pickup, and off we go. Whoa, we're a bit offline there. We probably missed a little bit. I'd say I'd missed a little bit there. Now this worker's going to pile that grass on the right on top of this row that I'm doing. So I'm going to have to finish this row, come back the other way. I know, okay. I was wrong, and I admit it. He already did that on the last pass. I'm one pass behind the time. G'day, stupid. You won't be having a beer with me tonight, mate. No way. I think he's only been in the agricultural business for a short amount of time. Never really spoken to him. Drop the pickup and off we go again. This is his last row, so he'll stop in my way at the end there, which is perfectly fine. I don't care. You probably heard that comment I just said about him not having a beer with me. It's only joking, mate. All me workers get a beer. But you can have 2 beers, mate. 3, I'll buy you a fucking case. Get out of the way. It's truth. What's your problem, man? It's only beer. Imagine if it was his wife. Right, we'll drop the pickup. Get a little bit of dirt mixed in here now because I did that late. Did that early, I mean. Now we're going to have to contend with a couple of bales that are going to be in the way here. This is where a bale pusher would have come in handy. Still got some seeds sitting out there. And we're going to have to sneak around here and try and push that bale. There we go. Nah, seriously, dude. Seriously, you're not having a beer. You are sacked, mate. You are a fucking idiot. You're a dead set fuckwit, mate. You are a fuckwit. Look in the dictionary at the word fuckwit and your name will be on top of the list. Oh, dear Lord, look what this guy has done to me. You can't use workers in this game. They are fucking retards, alright? They're serious. They are fucking retarded, man. Dude. Let's send a worker again. Let's watch the retards in action. Now go and hit that bale up there, mate. Go on, don't go around it. Just go straight through it like it is up there. Here, let me try and push it for you. Get out of the way. Fucking... No! You dick. God, someone's got to talk to that fella. We reset. We're nearly done with the field. Don't worry about spastics. They were here before I was born, and there'll be plenty after I'm dead. Reminds me of my ex-wife, that one. Her name was Vale. Whenever things got tough, she bailed on everything. Alright, there's a hidden... There it is, I can only just see it. Gonna damage my gate. Pretty damn close to it. And this bloke couldn't wait to leave the farm. I guess he didn't like me as a boss. Don't know why. I think I'm pretty fair. I mean, you get called what you act like, right? This fuckwit was retarded. Let's do this our damn ourselves. Look, he's left the line over here as well. My God, this bloke's going to send me broke. I've got crop damage on, so I've got to be real careful there. Get out. Alright, we're nearly done. I'm going to get this seed put away too. It's under shelter, so it's not going to get wet. Or it shouldn't. We're good to go. Line, oh God, it's so tight. We got it though. And then it snakes out here. I drive as bad as the bloody workers do. Only I'm not retarded. I'm the one who pays the wages, so I can't be retarded. Only a half foot. Alright, we'll turn this off now and pack it away. We'll come back and pick these up. This is always an entertaining task. Full of Fs and crankiness and frustration. And a few more F-bombs. Plenty of F-bombs actually. Sometimes a rage quit follows. Sometimes you rage quit. Especially when you buy implements that are meant to do a job for you and you find out that a broom would have been better to use. Oh, I'm going to hug that too tight. Oh, I'm going to hit. No, I'm not. I was confident the entire time. Alright, we'll park Bertha up for the night. She's not needed anymore. Too lazy to open that garage door. We'll just sneak her in here. And we actually got to get her back out ploughing, but not today. Alright, go to sleep, girl. You've been good. Never walk under garage doors unless it's your only way out. Basically when they're moving. That's the most dangerous time. Heavy door. And mechanics always give out. Ah, you can't double jump. Oh well. So that's me hay. Got plenty of hay bales now. So we're starting to get it together. A bit of loose hay left in the field there. We'll take the 60 series. Put the front end loader on. We'll pick up these bales and go and stack them away. And if I remember, I'll come back and grab these seeds. No guarantee I'm going to remember though. And it's a good excuse, because if you get lazy and you know you got to do it, put it in the back of your mind and say you forgot, even to yourself. It works. Alright. It's going to have to go in the back corner because I put the baler on the inside, so it's going to be a late turn to sneak it in there. Oh, it's turned really sharp. Not what I was counting on. Now you can bring it around. Oh man. There we go. Task done. We won't be back for that one. Shut the shed for the night. I've seen big garage doors like this free fall, hit people on the shoulder and snap their collarbone and their arm hanging off and shit. It's fucking horrible. Never trust garage doors, ones that run on motors or chains. The chains are safer, but ones that run on motors, don't ever walk under them. Or if you do, make it brisk and make sure you're aware. Alright, if no one's heard me curse, you're just about to hear me many, many times. This is a point of warning. So, things might get ugly. We didn't put the wheel weights on. I'll just take the weight here. I can't take this weight. I can't take this weight, even though it has a pin in there. I can't use it because on any trailer that has a 3-point hitch, it goes crazy. So I'll just bring it with me. I'll chuck it on the front end and we'll go down and pick up the bale trailer, and I'll put this weight on the front. I'll just lift the tines up a bit and we'll put it on the front of the cab, and then I can pick that trailer up, and when I drop the trailer on the ground to pick the bales up, then I can put the weight back on the back. So we'll pick this up on the way out. I'll just drop it here. Hook the bale trailer up. There we go, no problems. Go back onto the tines now. Where the hell is this weight? There it is there. And we'll take this out to the field with the weight on the front. And out we go. Oop. Trying to set the hydraulics for the trailer. Drop the trailer We'll do it in 3 sections, I think. Oh, just bear with me for one moment. Oh no, the auto load's on. I'll be back in 1 second. I'm back. I just got to check a message I got. Gretch, I don't know if that's you online, mate, at the moment. If you want to build a farm together, mate, I'd be all in for it. Or you can come and join this farm and build this map with me. Offers there anyway. And I don't have to go live when I'm playing with someone else, if that's what a concern might be. Alright, this is where all the F-bombs get dropped, right here. This is the F-bomb territory. Language warning, people. Mothers, lock up your children. It's going to be language they've never heard before. Unless you were cranky. Oh dear. We haven't even got the first bale. And I'm already... you betcha. I'm already can't even talk. This is what happens when you make cheap ass mods. And someone's just opened a fucking porthole in this universe and I'm stuck under it. Now I know it's my fault because I left the weight on the front, and that's what's doing all this terrible stuff. So let's rest in peace and ease ourselves down like a boss. I'll drop the weight off here. Not that weight. We'll drop this weight off here. It looks like a spider. FS22.